Hello YouTube, welcome once again to my channel. Let me just get out of here. There we go, and let's pull up the camera. I'm not sure why it doesn't default to that. Alright, and we just flip it. No, that's good. Yes, let me get out here. Decided to stream this because I've actually been playing this game for a while. Let me just minimize this a little bit. Yeah, so well now you've seen my my PvP count. It's getting up there, not necessarily. Well, let's just say I'm trying to clear out areas so that people can play the game. There's a lot of people that sit on zero node, which is zero node basically is when a miner is on a node and it goes down to zero, and it takes a while for it to refresh. But what happens is, as long as there's a miner on the node, it won't refresh. So I do everybody a favor by kicking them out, miners that are out there, because they've already got their cargo. I kick them out, and then after a few, maybe like a minute or so, it refreshes, and other people can mine it. So I don't feel bad about that. And there's this OPC, which means overprotected cargo. That means that, here, let me pull this up. Like this ship, if you look here, cargo capacity and protected cargo, which means this ship can hold on to 310 whatevers and it'll stay safe. Anything over that can get stolen. So if someone takes out a miner, miners obviously can hold a lot more. Like this, well, I can't really show you right now because this guy's mining, but it's roughly like 2,500 or so. So if anybody were to take it down or take it out, you don't lose your up to that cargo. If you mine anything more than that, also AKA if you put a miner in, sleep on it and spend overnight, really good chance that your miner will be taken out, except for maybe some obscure locations where miners aren't really hunted, or it's such a far part of the galaxy that no one really wants to go there, like newbie zones. Like if you're mining par steel, you could pretty much max it out and no one's going to care, more likely, unless something's bored or you're in an area where there's like high level players. Tritanium, you're fairly safe if you're in the more obscure areas that I won't show you, because in case anybody from this server watches, I won't show where my locations are. Obviously right now I'm not showing you where I'm mining or where my base is. Just gotta be careful, because I forgot last time I actually showed where my base is, but this time you're not gonna see it. At least I don't see it anywhere. Dilithium, forget it. The dilithium is the wild frontier. If you get a node, you're lucky. If you stay in a node, you're very lucky. If you're a node and you are overprotected cargo and you don't get taken down, you should buy a lottery ticket. Dilithium is a hot item. It's even hotter than a lot of G3 stuff, except for what I call the borderland nodes. And I'll show you. And I did mention G3 in the description, so I'm going to show you some G3 spots. Honestly, if you do a lot of the missions, you'll find this out. But here, Davidol, which is in Romulan space, as you can tell by the little symbol. This is 3 times raw, or 3-star raw ore. Now there are others. I think. Well, actually, let me take a look and see how it looks there for a second. Yeah, as I figured, they're mostly full. Well, there's a few spots. Oh, maybe I should go back and go here next. All right. Klingon space. Fransic. Gotta make sure. Now, one thing that's really annoying in the game, which I wish they would fix, is if you click on set course, there's no way to reverse it. Once you set course, you're done. You're stuck going that direction. These are the G3, the 3-star raw crystals. So this is where you can get the 3 stars. And it looks like this is full up. Now, in my particular server, a lot of people are hanging out at the 14s, but it looks like quite a few people have moved up. Now the bulk of those that were really flooding the system are now in the 19s or so. So I've kind of fallen behind a little bit in the leveling, but it's because I'm not even doing any building or research, because I only have normal research. I have this one, which I can do, not quite yet because my par steel slope, not a big issue, but I'm saving up the lithium because I know that after this I'll have Battleship Repair 7, then Explorer 8, and Battleship 8, so I'm going to need a lot of the lithium, and then I'll be completely done. Now, yes, technically, actually, I thought I could save up for these primes, but the 3-star stuff, I can mine them, but I can't refine them. In order for you to refine them, you have to level your operator. So I'm waiting to, what I'm going to do, if I am patient enough, is max out those two, so I'll have 3 more research things to do, and then save up my dilithium, if I'm patient enough, up to at least 100,000. Now, there is one mission that let me just do these. I really like the 10-minuters. Very smart, very smart. This game is definitely a time sink. What I mean is, like, you have to always keep constantly looking and checking. If you play this game, do these researches more, because each one of these actually gives you decent rewards. Now, this one's kind of a hard one to push, but I'll show you an example. Now, this doesn't mean much to you, but I'll show you why you want to raise your... Well, we're right here, top tier. You get credits. Now, what credits are good for, since I'm going with the Federation right now, here, I'll show you. This has recently changed. This used to look differently about like a month ago. So now, you see here, I got 30 credits, or what is it actually called? 30 credits. Now, I could buy a Federation Loyalty Pack, which would give me this. I'll have to think about that, because that par steel would actually bring me over. Federation recruits, but now if you look here, look closely. If I wait until I get neighbor, which I'm really close, and maybe I can save my credits, I'll have refined raw gas and raw ore. Now, as you saw here, the very next things I'm going to do, if I can, are the prime holes, which basically double your hull health and the shield health, which makes all your ships double in strength. So that's monumental. So if you look at what mine are now, double that. And you notice here, uncommon refined gas, 100. So I need 100 of that. And uncommon ore. Now let's see what that's 120, 125. So let me go back and look, 1750 raw gas, 1750 raw ore. So but I don't know how many credits it needs to unlock that. But I'm very close. So if I get my points up, I can buy those, and I could finally do those 2 power-ups without actually having to and see, it's a one-shot deal. So now the only thing is, look at dilithium. I have the dilithium for that. I don't have the dilithium for both. So I'm trying to save up enough, which is what was like let's see, 60, 68. I'm just gonna say, and 53. It's 121,000 plus. I don't necessarily have to do this right away, but if I get that faction, I'll have the ores for it. I just need a dilithium. So it may pay to say to, because these are the only ones I could do without anything else before leveling up. So technically I could work on it. Now, yeah, that one is going to take a while because of dilithium. But so to max out level 14, I have 1, 2, 3 normal things, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prime. Now, I believe. See, and the thing is, I could just do these two, but again, I don't know how many credits are needed. But if I'm smart and I time it just right, see, this only gives 2,500 dilithium compared to 100,000. Now, the trick, yeah, but you say it's only 10 credits, but it's 10 credits every. It's on a timer. So, let's see. Now this looks promising. What really looks promising is actually where I want to do, but look at it's at respect the level enterprise. That's my goal. My goal is to buy this. I have 2 goals in this game. If I were to reach these goals, I consider it done, even though you could probably do more. Goal 1 is to get enterprise. Goal 2 is to go back to Sol, and I'll show you Sol. You're thinking, what's Sol? Sol is in Federation space, and it is our solar system. That's what Sol is. Bernard Star, if you want to know what Bernard Star is, look it up on Google. It's a real thing. Teller, kind of like a sister solar system. I think. See if there's anything. Wolf 39. If you're a fan of Star Trek, you know exactly what Wolf. Well, it's funny they call it Wolf 39 here because it's level 39 is the zone area, but it's also the designation in Star Trek. Sirius. I'm trying to see if there's anything that you would recognize. Andoria for Andoria. You know, remember this Federation space is not just Earth. Vulcan. I'll show you Vulcan. Now remember, this is the modern Star Trek. Vulcan is no more. It's destroyed. This basically this game takes place. This game takes place after the last movie or the latest movie. So it's gonna be a while. See now this. Look at this. This guy's 36,000. Well, okay. I'm nowhere near it, but if I get those primes, that doubles that to 26. No, I still can't hit that yet. Let's see what this guy is. Yeah, there's one mission I have to do where the guy I have to take down is a 1,000. No, it's 115,000 power. So it's no. Let me move this over a bit because of this. Yeah, look at all these missions. The problem is I like exploring, so whenever I go to a new zone, I grab the missions, but these are way too high for me. By the way, if this is the next thing, I don't have to deliver it. I just have to mine it. So this is not a bad deal. But as I said before, remember, miners have a tough time doing dilithium. There's this one quest which I don't think I'm ever going to transfer. I'm never going to finish it. I can actually work on that one. Yeah, believe it or not, level 14 I can actually take down level 19. This one, donate 25,000 dilithium. No, nowhere near gonna, and it's not even done. So that's gonna be probably a mission that either I'm gonna do if I like suddenly have a windfall, like if I buy something, or never know. So right now I'm mining that. Let me show you. Oh yeah, the other. I'll just show you this one because it's contested anyways, but you'll know where it is. Another G3 or 3 star for gas, and there's no one on this node. That's very, very okay. I swear this power destroyed. This is on the server. These are the top tier guys. I'm not trying to compete against it, but I'm 271. I'm not bad. This guy, the big daddy rat, just took me out a couple times. He has a couple jellyfish. Jellyfish are ships that you can buy. Here, I'll just show it to you because it's so cheap. But I may consider getting one. I know. Succumb to the dark side, right? Offers. It's these guys. Yeah, you can spend money, and I'll show you the actual ship. Now, remember, these ships, that the power rating on it are baseline, which means base. See, like I got so many parts, I can get 9 more of these 40. I'm never going to buy it. Basically, what it means is they start off with this power, but you level them up and you power them up, and they get higher and higher, obviously. But see, 5,000, and jellyfish jumps up to 8,400 base. I've seen them up to 30. I think they go up to 40,000. But if you play normally, see that's a rare. If you play normally, you can get this guy when you level up to like 18, 19. It's going to take a while. Then you can get. Actually, these are the 3 that you are in the next tier up. Remember, these are base, so it's pretty decent stats. But I'll just show you the base for the end all be all. Look at that Enterprise base. It's probably the most powerful ship on here. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Yeah, please. If you're new, raise that number up. I've had some people drop off. That's my. Yeah. Has it already been 10 minutes already since I've been on here? Okay. Now, I don't spend ship experience at all. I always just hunt. Here, I'll just show you something here. Now, yes, I could technically do that, but if I do that, the titanium I'm not worried about. But the ore, I want to make sure I have enough ore, refined ore, to be able to do power-ups. Now, you notice here, like this, it's just a cargo. These are actual weapons. So you see, now I'm right here, it's uncommon refined. It's not common refined. So that's going to take a little while to level up. That's why I'm doing some of the ore. But you can see the spike in power-up. That's for speed and distance, which matters because if you increase your warp range, means you can go further and further into the solar system. This guy actually goes pretty far. Let me actually show you the other G3. That's the reason why I was able to run here. It's because of that ship with. Well, I don't have him as an officer right now, but Scotty, warp theory, increases distance by 3. That's huge. So I throw them on there when I want to do like missions or need to progress somewhere. That's how I got to here. Actually, I got all the way up to here. I almost got to Andoria. Not quite there yet. I don't think I can get there. Can I? No. But it's close. And the other G3, I'll show you Frenchick. Oh yeah, I visited Kittimer. Now, if you don't know what Kittimer is, watch more Star Trek. But it's a very heavily connected Klingon system. The thing with the, I'll just say this: Google Kittimer Accord, and you'll see all the information you ever need. Like that guy isn't actually that hard, but see, this is the tough one. No, I mean I can't beat it yet, but it's not that tough. And yeah. By the way, this if you're planning on figuring out what missions are critical or not, I'll show you one right away. So if you want to do like a quick power up run through, this one here, once I find it, forging bonds. Do this one because this will unlock a lot of missions. So if you're mission heavy, and the reason why I haven't proceeded with this one is because of this guy. Now, I'm strong against the explorer types with my battleship, but that's a pretty big power gap. I can try it, but I would have to take down 2 ships and probably have, I mean, if I had two battleships, I could probably do it, but I would have to invest a lot of time into getting a second battleship. What I can do is, now one strategy I do is I take a ship like another second most powerful ship. What I do is I attack it, bring its shields down. Well, first I test its strength to see if I can bring its shields down. If the one ship can bring its shields down and even do partial damage, then I come right away with the second ship to finish it off. And I've actually gotten a lot more stronger enemies and some of the missions that way by strategically. Now, of course, if I were to do an interceptor type, the quick type, that would not be a smart move. You always, now the best move, if I had 2 battleships, would to do just that. Have 2 of these. Now, if I had 2 with my current power right now, I know I could take it down because the first one would bring it down probably to half health, like shield gone half health, and the other one would just wipe it. But I haven't actually tried it with, I'll show you. It's not maxed out. Oh, I didn't realize it was actually, yeah, so it's decent. Obviously nowhere close, but this may be doable. I can upgrade this guy. Oh, I forgot. I can actually tear him up. But as you see here, 13 hours, I actually tiered up this guy. This guy took 16 and a half hours, but what I did was I did a lot of speed ups and quick ups, but I did at a time where I wasn't going to be playing much, so I just kept him in dock and let it. Now, all this is level 14. Once he hit level 15, the game, it's a game changer, quite literally, because you know all the time you spend at your starbase, sitting comfy at your home, doing starbase things, all this becomes vulnerable. And I'll show you. These start becoming important vaults. Basically what this means, protects the store dilithium from enemy attacks. So if someone tries to loot your system, you know, attack you and take you down, that's basically protected cargo on your starbase. And these, I'm trying to get to them. These are what defend your starbase from enemies. Now, if you go out, sorry about that. If you go out and here, I'll zoom in real quick. You'll see that the strength. Here's a neighbor who's actually more powerful. Well, probably anyone that's past 14 is stronger. Yeah. 53, huh? Yeah, I'm stronger. Like here, it actually shows the one ship's on. They're both out for this guy. Let's see how strong is this guy. Wow. And yeah, you can unlock a third dock, which I could really use. So enough of that. Let's play. I'm trying to find the zone. Maybe it's here. It's probably here. Opla, opla. Let's see, any... Yep, these guys, I can take one down. I used to be able to take two down without having to do repairs, but I don't know what happened. Let's see, let me take a look. Was it because of that? Power Steel Hunter. I mentioned in my previous video what the captain maneuvers were versus the officer abilities. Basically, captain is the center chair in here, and the officers are on the left, right, bonuses and boosts, basically. But it's relevant. This guy, hot pursuit. Oh. Well, I just got him like yesterday, so that's actually pretty... It is a chasing game, because if you're trying to hunt like for NPCs or quote unquote hostiles, you need to be the faster ship. So that guy's actually important. This is another Sulu. It gets confusing when you have different level characters. See this, the other Sulu. Normal and unusual, I guess. Let's see. I'm trying to think if I can increase the power. Well, let's just go ahead and take one down. Now I know where to go, just so you can see me in action. I've talked about the game, but I don't think I actually showed you. Now, I think last time we played together, I forget, my history of my home locations. I think I was initially somewhere around here. I know banks. I think it was Halcon or Heima maybe, or I don't know. I was in one of those areas. Come on, roof. Then maybe I was in. No, I wasn't in Risa. No, yeah. Then the second move was right to here in Alona. And actually, I've debated on going back to Alona because I can hunt these guys all day for that. But I've actually gotten decent high enough here. Well, now you're going to see my home base. Because I can hunt down. Now I can't hunt them like forever, but higher. They're higher. And with the specific boost of, well, I can't do it right now, but there's a dude that you can put on your ship that will actually give you more per yield every time you take them down. And I actually find it, you can hunt down a lot faster than you can mine. You can do both. But as I told you, I'll show you random dilithium mine here. Right here. See this bright star? But like, by the way, before I didn't know what that meant. When you see a bright star like that, that means it's the most heavily populated area, and no joke. Take a look. I would be very surprised if I saw a free node. No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, just out of curiosity, is there anyone that's over OPC? Let's see. No. Now, see, some people are getting smarter. Like these 19 levels, I can't touch them because they're too high. But I've seen some 18 and 19 levels that are sitting on zero notes, and I really would want to take them out, but I can't. Not because of power, just it's beyond this. So you can't take targets. It won't even give you a chance to do it. Um, yep. Okay. No. And yes, this ship is getting close to unprotected. Fortunately, if they take down like smaller miners, it's an instant heal, like instant revive, because it's less than 5 minutes, and it's only like a few hundred titanium, so it's not necessarily a big hit. It's annoying because someone took you out, increases their PvP rating, but other than that, huh. Well, this guy better move soon because someone's gonna take this guy out. Start not Starship. Yeah. Well, I'm checking dilithium here, and seems like everybody's on the up and up. By up and up means that this rewards, if they're over OPC, the rewards would have whatever loot they have, is like the whatever they're mining, because that means they're over protected cargo and they're basically a target. Like this guy, see the rewards, the 247. That means that he's way over protected cargo on this particular. Now, I could probably take him down, but it would be so close that'd be iffy. Plus, I don't want to be too much of a, Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, but it's pretty clean for the most part. So yeah, let's. This guy's insistent. No, that's the only thing that's annoying about this game, but it's also kind of a draw. It's like when you fly somewhere, it takes a while to get there. So yeah, you can really find obscure places to mine and to hunt and stuff. But if your ship gets hit, which I've had happen in some pretty far areas, believe it or not, you have to wait for like the heal, like the repair time, and then the travel time is it'll take like 10 minutes real life time to get there. So let's attack this guy. I'll turn him. Now, unfortunately, because the levels gotta be so high, it can take me a while to prepare. So that mission's gonna kind of slow down. Now, see, that tells me that I could probably take down another one, and I might be able to now that I got the good crew going. So let me do that. Let's see. There's a lot of people in here. gotta be careful of because now I'm already overprotected cargo in this guy. So any of these guys could say, hey, he's a juicy monster. Oh, he's monitoring. He's a tasty snack, and I'm munching him. So once I take this guy down, I'm getting out of there. Oh, this guy's gonna. Dang it. See, that's the other thing. It's a race. It's a race to get these guys. Is there no one around here? Because unlike other zones, I know I won't be able to take down anyone's turn. Dang it, the guy took the That's a problem with these things. Like in the zone where my base is at, everybody hits the 15. That's the only thing this game needs. Once you hit that warp feature, you have to wait until it's done. There's no way you can break out of warp, stop your ship from flying, bring it to a new location. So you have to be careful because if I were to accidentally hit recall on this guy, it would send him back, which I may do anyways, but it would send him back. And as soon as you travel, and if it's like halfway across the galaxy, you're forced to wait out that time, which can be really annoying. So what you need to do is have an option where, let's say you hit recall, then you hit the button again saying drop out of warp or something like that, so you can adjust your location. See, that's I could get a few hundred lithium. Well, I get 100 dilithium just by taking down NPCs, which is actually the fastest way. Let's see what's going on in chat. By the way, I did film a reaction video. Actually, I did 2 reaction videos. One to well, you'll have to see it. And another one that I'm probably going to have to, once I upload, I'm going to have to put in private and maybe make it a Patreon only viewing because the nature of this particular meme wouldn't really work on YouTube now. It would probably be taken down. Or borderline would be rather difficult, so I may have to stick it somewhere and just offer it up as a private thing. Speaking of Patreon, I'm going to try to make a push for trying to actually get people on my Patreon because I haven't seen anyone join that, and I would definitely like to start working on that. Maybe when I do the 1 billion thing. So I'm gonna try that. And this guy is en route. You see him moving? Moving. So I'm gonna take down this guy. Because as you saw, that one particular mission was take down 19 other things. So taking down these 18 guys wouldn't really do much. You see, defeat 15 hostile levels, 15 or 19 or higher, which at this point, the way the ship is handling itself, might be able to take down a 20. I'm not going to take any chances. And sometimes you can launch into attack prematurely like I did, because like you can gauge how much shields need to regenerate. This guy's attacking the base. Huh. Wow, it's the first time I've seen that happen. Well, where I've actually caught it and seen it. Huh. Well, let's see if this was the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. There you go. That was a hell of a good job, Commander. With the hostiles in the system trimmed down, we can get back to our business. Much obliged. So, okay. I was not expecting that. That's good. Good call, that guy. Although he doesn't look too worse for wear. Now, what I'm going to do is, well, let me recall this guy real quick. So this guy's going to take a while to get back. But the ideal situation is to grab a miner to quickly get him to the location to replace the miner you have. So if you time it just right, you can have one miner waiting while the other one leaves or gets close to the level, but he's a little bit over, and this guy is taking a while. So I don't want him to be too OPC. So wait until this guy does what he's doing. Now it's not the end of the world if someone takes it down, because we'll just lose whatever extra over OPC. That's the part about this game that's frustrating, the waiting game. Hey, welcome. Welcome who joined. I just lost. And you don't have to leave. Okay, good. For a second there, I thought he was going to take me out. Repair should be. No, it's going to take too long to repair this guy. I'll just leave it. And then this is the switch where I just swap him out. Go out here and. Now, yes, there are some captains that will make them travel faster, but 5 minutes, that's kind of slow. It's not like I'm that far out, too. The reason why I want to do this is because this is... I'll give you an example of 2-bit shuffle there. Alright. I hate when people unsubscribe for no reason. So yeah. So I could recall this guy. But it's a risk. It's a risk that someone would jump in and take it. But at the same time, I would save my 300 or whatever it is, titanium. Which again isn't that much. But it's more of just the fact of being an annoyance of, well, with the miners it's not that bad. But later on in the game, as you level up the miners, the amount of repair time and what you need to repair them will be a lot higher. So it only increases the frustration. Now, someone's moving around. Let's see what he does. Maybe I can get him to sleep a few times too. I think he's trying to assess something. If I see him get near me, I'm going to recall. Come on. 2.5 minutes for my miner to get there. Okay, he's moving away. Good. I don't even know what that is. So I'm curious what that is. Uh-oh. They're attacking each other? Or just... Yeah! And my grandpa's. Oh wow, okay. I hate that it does that sometimes. It automatically snaps to it. Okay, and this guy... Okay, he's just taking that right down. Yeah, I don't like this guy sitting like this. Okay, he's moving on. Come on, miner, get there already. Once I see him under like a minute, and I don't mean under a minute, like now, like 30 seconds or so, I can probably get the other guy moving. Let's see if we see him. Alright, he's in the system now. Alright, so... Okay. Now I can actually control where he goes. The time just right, I should be able to do the switch off. Alright, someone's getting close. Good, it looks like he's taking on this guy. Okay. Call that guy. The old switcheroo. Now let's see if this guy decides to do anything. No, he's doing nothing. Okay, good. Let's see where he goes. Oh, okay, he's just taking on this guy. What's the car steal? I'm not sure why he's taking that long. That's kind of... So technically, I could level up. But, well, oh, it did the time reset. So let's go. Okay, got that one out of the way. Yeah, ever since I've gotten my Federation up, it's been good because I've been able to hit the third chest. My daily, I haven't been able to complete my dailies because of this top 3 crap. Like, I haven't been able to research or anything upgrades. Let's see, I could technically do this now because I have everything. 2 days. 2 days. And that's for explorers, which I don't even use that much. But and plus, see, I would do this one because this would be good because I use them like all the time. But as I said, explore repairs level 7, so I have to get this one first before getting that one. And you better believe it's going to be a lot more than 43 or 44 dilithium to get from 7 to 8. Well, actually, if this is similar, all I need is 87.2 dilithium to be able to go back to back. The car steal is not a big deal. I can get that within the time I can get the other stuff. But that's the only thing that's kind of a hit is this event here. This one, I've gotten it, some of the tiers at some of the dailies, but I really wish they had that one event where you just, what was it, you hunted? Yeah, all you had to do is take out hostiles, and when you get enough points, you could trade them in for like ship parts or like dilithium or part steel, something like that. And that was really good. That'd make this a whole lot faster. Let me claim. Have I really been talking that long? Yeah, almost an hour. Okay. Let's see. So there you have it in a nutshell, and I'll show you my alliance real quick. Actually, I wanted to go here. No. I'm going to go here. We're now level 11, and first time in a long time I'm not #1 contributor, which is good. So I could probably do one of these. Yeah, that's from that one event I told you about. And then one of these. I should do another one of these. Yeah. So we're getting close to level 12. Now what that does, increases the members. Well, no, I'm not maxed out, but it's always good to have. So you can see the power levels. There's actually quite a few that decided to break 15, and I've gotten decent. A good chunk of people. Well, I'm guaranteeing that a lot of these are not maxed out 14, and they just jump right into it. Help. That's, yeah. Okay. Oh, I thought it was, sorry, for a second I thought it was a reward. There's been a few that been getting awards. Rewards. You get rewards when you buy things. Like I'll give you an example here. Here, I'll just do this one. If you hit it, now you see where it says guaranteed in the bottom. That means you guaranteed whatever items are in the list here. And you have this section where it says Alliance Gift. which means everyone in the alliance gets that. Now I'm looking at, let's see, okay. Somebody's been getting gifts. Don't forget to go to the ones that are not thirsty. Ship? Could be that. Somebody might have bought ship parts. Officer pack. No. Because I've been getting a lot of shields. Like a forget what I call it, where you can't attack. Let's see, the lithium, no. Maybe this? No. Guarantee. Yes. Can't seem to find it. I'm pretty sure it's not this one. Oh, it's hilarious. Kara Marcus is she got nerfed. See where applied science percentage to opponent damage when defending in battle. Basically, what it was is a negative 40%. Basically, what it means that if anybody were to attack you, it would negate 40% of damage right off the bat, which I think they figured out was unbalanced or something like that. Because they actually, I'll show you. See if you can find. Let's see, is it here? There. See, Carol Marcus has been temporarily disabled. Due to an issue with Carol Marcus, we have temporarily disabled her captain's maneuver by reducing its effectiveness to 0. I wonder what the issue was. Yeah, patch notes. Let's see. Yeah, you only have to collect those things if you're still under cargo max and you just happen to check your station. But like once I hit 23, then it wouldn't matter. And actually, what's the? Yeah, I'm over limit there. And for dilithium, yeah, I'm way over. Now, obviously, there's more room for improvements. Let's see. Okay. And okay, well, I was actually able to get one mission done, surprisingly enough. It was a minor mission. It wasn't anything that would... I should try doing the lithium, but as I mentioned before, the lithium is highly contested. Let's see where's good spots. Maybe. The Neva is always bad. Maybe here. I wouldn't be mining at all for the lithium because for obvious reasons, but that specific mission requires actual mining and not just harvesting it or grabbing it. Too early. All right, so that's where else? Kepler? Does Kepler have it? No, actually. Now there are some zones, believe it or not, where you actually have two different elements or materials in there, like ore and gas, which I find it interesting. Well, anyways, that's it for the game. I'll just call this. So just wanted to give you an update on this, as well as show you a little bit more of the in-depth parts of this game. Very addicting, very slow, and they did offer like a survey, FAQ, answer questions or give us questions, and I told them all about these things, about the annoyances of this game. So hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully, if you play it, you will say hi. Maybe you can join my alliance, and let's have some fun. Anyways, Wolfpack, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to be doing different videos. Again, I said in my video, but since it's a live stream, Harry Potter Wizards Unite is it's a fun game, but it's not YouTube friendly. There's only so much content, like traces, I can do. Like, I pretty much showed you all the traces that everyone else is seeing. I haven't seen anything that's been completely new yet that can show you that you haven't seen from other YouTubers, or just playing the game normal mode, or, well, if you want to see different creatures, but between my live streams and my recordings, you pretty much have seen everything there is to see, except for the Brilliance. And even the Brilliance quote unquote event, I only saw like three. No, I did see a fourth one, but it was so inconsistent that everything that you could have seen was probably between my channel and maybe someone else. But I think I pretty much got, because I was missing two fragments of like the last piece, and I thought there might have been something unique in the fortresses. Like, I used the tokens from the Brilliance, but I didn't see anything unique, like creature wise or dark wizard wise or anything like that. So it didn't really have. The only thing it did do was, when I beat the fortress with those ruins, it gave me a piece of items, fragments of some particular interesting lore. So right now I'm just trying to level up, brew potions, and again, cautiously optimistic of July 20th, first ever Harry Potter Wizards Unite Community Day. Talked about in my previous video. I'll talk about it. Probably add infinitum into the end or the beginning of that event. Then we'll see how it goes. And for those of you that have downloaded or tried to download and can't play the game, or it hasn't been released yet, I feel for you guys. Niantic really kind of blew a gasket by doing it this way. The New Zealand thing was fine. Beta test in New Zealand, see how the game handles itself in general. Then they should have done just one fell push all across the world. Or, okay, even if they just did the United States and United Kingdom, that could have been an easy, okay, let's put some stress on the servers and see how it handles a harder load. But then take a week and then let it, like a week after that, and let everyone else on it. Because then you would know statistically, like, okay, we have X amount of people in this distance with this amount of data, and we have this amount of servers. So if we take that and figure out the population of Pokemon Go in Ingress, maybe times it by 2 just to give some extra space, that's how many servers and infrastructure you need. Then what you do is, a week later, you turn the switch, flip the switch, let everyone else on it, then you need to spend probably 3 more days to either catch up or tailor down the servers to be able to handle the load. I mean, tailor down in the sense like, okay, let's say a week later you release it, you realize that it's 250% more than you ever expected. Well, that's a quantitative number. It's like, okay, if it's 250% more what we anticipated, so now we know we need X amount of servers with X amount of bandwidth, and you could do that. You could set that up in probably 24, 48 hours. If it's underutilized, which I highly doubt it, but if it's underutilized, they can say, well, we only need 70% capacity, so let's just take down 30% and use it for R&D or game development, at least until you need more systems. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But I don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but they're doing it. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a wonderful, beautiful day, and peace out.